Go. Come on. Scruff. Jerry! Come on. Run, Jerry, run. Go, Jerry. You're boxing, Jerry. I've never seen her do this. Look, normally she'll, come up and sniff, but she's really playing. G'day, how you going? So I bought this cheap gimbal off eBay for the DJI Osmo Action. I'm going to show you what it's like and the good and the bad that goes with it. It's pretty affordable. It's not from DJI. It's called the Mohem iSteady 3 Pro or something. For everyday shots, it's pretty good actually. It keeps the horizons and everything. But there are some flaws. I mean, it's the first time I took it out, and whether it's user error or whatever, there are some good points and there are some bad points with it, and I'll show you what they are. So one of the bad things is that you can only put it on to the gimbal without the case. Now you might think, oh well, that doesn't matter, but you need the original case to attach the little adapter for the sound, so you can put a microphone, an external microphone on it. So if you can still put it on and it still fits in, but it's very flimsy. You see what I mean? And that's going to come out. That little adapter for the sound does fit, all right, without the case, but it comes out. It doesn't fit snugly. Because you can't put the case on and then put it on the gimbal, you can't have an external sound source. So you have to rely on the internal sound source. And obviously, if it's windy, it's not gonna, you're not gonna get good sound. So that's one thing. The other thing is that it says it's compatible with the DJI Osmo Action, but the one feature that this thing has is that you can control it by these buttons here to start and stop the recording and switch between photo and video and whatever. You can control the movement and everything with it, but when you want to use these controls, it's not compatible with the DJI Osmo Action. It's not compatible with this. It's only compatible with the GoPro, the control of the camera through the buttons here. I chatted to the Mohem company online, and they said, yeah, it's only compatible with the Hero at the moment. And I'm like, well, where does it say that? And then if you read right down the bottom, it's confusing. It says, yeah, only compatible in the description, right down the bottom. It's in small print. So let's go for a walk and see what this thing can do. Alright, it's gone all wonky. Why is it only going that way? Okay, so if you don't know, if it goes all crazy on you and you don't know where the hell it's pointing, double tap that front trigger and it steadies it and it lines it up. This one, if you hold it and then you move left and move right, it always stays forward. So this one would be good for, well, how do I do a selfie? This is shit, man. Now it's just shit itself. I don't know what the hell it's doing. My double tap. Now, that's not how it's supposed to be. Okay, let's start again. Okay, this is the PF. Hey, who's that? This is PF. It moves around. That first one seems to be the best. Let's go to the second one, PTF. Post-traumatic. That's what I'm having now, post-traumatic purchase of this crap. Next one. Alright, so this is that one where point and shoot, like point and it goes to where. Jerry, don't go for the rubbish. What did you find there, Jerry? There's some good stuff. What's this? Broken. Next one is L. I don't know what that stands for, but loser. That's what it stands for. Loser, for buying this crap. Alright, now what does this do? This one always stays forward. No matter which way you turn, if you go, you know, in a like a 180, it always points forward. That's pretty good. So now that one would be good facing you. Let's try that. I'll try that out later. And then the next one is POV, point of view. And this one, well, that's the same as the PTF, isn't it? Well, who knows? You know, look, at the end of the day, just put it in your hand, it's the same thing. The only good thing out of this is that at least it keeps the horizon steady. Because no digital image stabilization, rock steady, is ever going to correct your horizons or keep the thing steady in your hand, unless you're really careful. At least this thing does it. I reckon this one here, the PF one, is the best, because that kind of follows you. If you get down low, you can do that. So I've figured it out. I think you just have to turn it around. You can't have the stick forward like in the normal grip. You've got to reverse the grip, and then it does it. Well, that one, yeah, that keeps track of you. Well, not track of you, but it keeps you in. It keeps you in the frame, because it always points forward. I don't know, just, you can't tell. Just pick anything. Alright, let's try some running. Now there's a front button here called hold, Jerry, let's go this way. If you hold it down, it's like an action one. It keeps up with the pace. So let's try that with a bit of running. And see if that works. I'm on 60 frames per second. Alright, Jerry. Hey, you go for a run, mummy. Yes, a bubby, you go for a run. This way. You ready? Jerry. Go get him, Jerry. Yes. Hey, go get him. You cheeky girl. Run, Jerry, run. Go get the bird, Jerry. Get the bird. Who's that? Yes, you get excited, Jerry. So, that's alright. Hey, Jerry. Puffed out. Alright, so let's try forward. This is me running. It's been about 15 years. I'll let Jerry do all the running. Jerry, don't lick the camera. So that's just me putting the camera on. The camera was on rock steady as well, so it had the best of both. You had the rock steady and the gimbal. So the only thing is these modes. One, I don't know what bloody mode I'm in, because you can't see the light. When you can't see the light turned on in the daylight. And two, it's not that responsive or intuitive, or I don't know. It's not too bad. It's pretty cheap. So I think most gimbals, it's user error, really, when you think of it. You know, you got to get to know it and learn it. But I reckon I'm gonna keep it. If anything, it keeps those horizons better than I would ever would. Because now if I go over this way, the camera just shits itself and wants to stay north. And now, there you go, it's shit itself. Oh, bloody hell, what happened there? Now it's gone haywire. Yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch the. See, now I've got a double tap, double tap, double tap. See, now it's completely. I think the magnets have realigned with Venus. I don't know what's going on. I'll turn it off. Turn it on. See what it does. No. Now it's upside down. I don't know what the. Alright, I got it back. I don't know this thing, man. It goes upside down, it flips around. You can use the joystick, but and then you can go left and right. You can yaw. If you don't know where you are, double tap, and it comes around. What the hell, man? Alright, that's the home position. You think the home position would all be the... How's that the home position? Turn it on. Now you double tap, so maybe you have to reset it. Hey Jerry, you have to reset it. That's good enough, I guess, if you just want to do some B-roll. If this was in my hand and I was walking, you'd see all the bumps and everything. Whereas this, you know, it keeps it nice and steady. The other thing that it's good for, I guess, is Rocksteady doesn't work on all the settings on the Osmo. I think HDR, I can't remember. Anyway, so you need some sort of stability, and this is where this comes in handy. $100, can't go wrong. Ready, go Jerry, run. Good girl. I tried to stick a phone on it, like elastic thing there, little band, and no, it's no chance. It's not going to work. Anyway, I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but yeah, no, you have to buy the other one that's specifically for mobile phones. I mean, it's just easier to just hold it in your hand like that and keep it steady. You know, if you want to film yourself. The only advantage I can see really is that it's going to keep your horizons level no matter what. I mean, when you've got your hand out like that, or you're going like that and you're filming, you know, you're always going to go left and right. You're never going to keep those horizons steady. So that's where the gimbals come in handy. So, but if you want to get smooth cinematic action, you know, because your hand's going to move all the time anyway, and this will keep it steady. So that's the beauty of it. But for practicality, if you just want to go out and vlog, which is what I do, and take a few talking shots, you know, turn it around, keep it steady, you know, take a few shots like that. So the only good thing was those action shots that I did with Jerry and Lockie. That dog was called Lockie. It's a cute dog. It's not very expensive. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Ma poi fa la fotografia.
C'è un carattere
Vedi.
controlloso, poi dici una cosa e fa un'altra. No, io devono essere che anche immaturo,
Fammelo vedere.
superficiale, se c'ha tanti difetti, cioè nel complesso diciamo della persona.
Guarda il petto quando
Che strano, non me lo ricordavo così, però...
Jerry.